Hi guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. I'm gonna be slightly giddy and extra excited in this video because I'm gonna be revealing my brand new collection with the one and only, drumroll please, Ofra Cosmetics. So I've been kind of mentioning this a little bit here and there on videos and on Instagram. A lot of you guys guessed which brand I was collaborating with and a bunch of you guys got it right. I feel so honored and so special that I'm nervous. I'm oh, I feel so honored, but really I do. I feel honored and I feel so special that they chose me to be a part of their project influencer for this year. So we started the project influencer last year. They chose, I believe, 3 influencers. One of them was Samantha Marsh, which I think is so cute. And for this year, they ended up choosing 5 influencers, and I'm one of them. When she asked me if I wanted to be part of it, I was like, what? Of course, you know, I don't know. It's such a surreal kind of moment type of thing, you know? Honestly, I feel like they're really, just, there are no words. So for today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys my collection, of course, with Ofra Cosmetics. This is available currently on Ofra's website. I'll have everything linked down below in the description box, and you could use my code for an additional 20% off the goodies. Now, my collection is a limited edition. If you want it, I would grab it, and if you guys do end up purchasing it, please let me know on Instagram, let me know on here. I would love to know. And if you can't purchase it, don't feel bad. I know you love me. It's okay, and I totally understand. But yeah, either way, I appreciate you guys so much, and just know that the love that I receive from you all is just seriously just makes my heart melt, because it's the coolest thing ever, you know? So yeah, I just wanted to mention that before we get started. You're probably like, okay, let's go. But in addition to my collection, Ofra did allow me to choose 8 products from their site. That's going to be 40% off, so it's going to be discounted. But the best part is you can use my code on those products as well, so it's technically going to kind of be 60% off. I will run through everything in today's video, of course, and give you guys all the deets. But also, I will be filming a video for Ofra's YouTube channel as well, so if you guys want to check that out, it should be up in the next day or two. But okay, I think that's pretty much it. Let's do this. With your order, you will go ahead and receive this little postcard with 5 of the project influencers on it, which I think is so cool. I actually don't have the card on me here, but I should be getting it very soon. That's me right there in the middle, Liora. Honestly, I keep looking at this and I'm kind of like, who is this girl? Who are you? So here are the 2 products that I created with Ofra Cosmetics. So let's get started with the palette first. So I curated this 5-pan palette. You guys know I'm all about that small babe life. So I figured this would just be right up my alley. This right here is going to retail for $29, and when you use my code Liora, you will get 20% off this. Definitely follow me on Instagram if you guys are not following me there yet. I'll keep you guys more in the loop there probably, I'm thinking. But I'm giving you all the information here. I need a drink. Once you open up the palette, here is what it looks like. Really nice, sleek, white packaging. And then, are you ready for this? Are you ready? So this right here is a new one. I've been using mine for quite some time now. But here are the shades that I chose. I absolutely love how this palette turned out to be. It's beautiful. My inspiration, I would say, was the fall months, kind of going into the colder months. Pumpkin was my inspiration as well, and honestly, you guys were my inspiration too. When I was curating this palette, when I was putting the shades together, I was like, I really want something more neutral, you know what I'm saying, that could be worn on a day-to-day basis, if you're going to work and you just need something quick, fast, easy, simple. But then I kind of also wanted to add a little bit of a twist. That's why I added this green shade, because if you kind of want to deepen things up and take it to the next level, you know what I'm saying, you have that with this. So yeah, I figured this is perfect basically. We have a little bit of everything in here. So starting off with this shade right here, that one is called Blissful. It's actually one of their highlighters, but I wanted to include it in this palette because you could use it for the eyes and face. It's a nice light, I don't know, champagne-y, bronzy, perfect shade, let me tell you. We have the shade Bright Yellow. I had to include that for a good transition. Bittersweet is a stunning peachy shade, great for a transition as well. Raisin is the perfect brown. It looks good on everyone, I feel like. And then I included Chill Pill, which is this beautiful forest green color. So there are 3 mattes pretty much and 2 metallic finishes. Okay, and then swatches, of course. So here is Blissful. Delicious. This is one of my favorite highlighters to wear on the face, and I like to use it on the eyes too. Then we have Bright Yellow, which looks just like that. Stunning. This one right here, I'll tell you what it's called in a second. I did not memorize this color name. That one is Bittersweet. Then we have the shade Raisin, which looks just like that. And then lastly, we have Chill Pill, which is that gorgeous green color. Like, I love the tones. I love how these look on the eyes paired together. I'm gonna do a look with this palette, of course, in today's video, in Ofra's video, and I think I'm doing a live with them as well as Instagram story takeover. So I'm gonna be doing a bunch of looks with this, so definitely stay tuned for that. So that's in regards to the palette. I love this little baby. Then you guys are gonna love me for this one. So I also created a lip kit. We get a full-size liquid lipstick, and then we get a clear gloss. I don't have to explain myself, right? You guys are like, yes, we know. So I'll tell you guys, honestly, these aren't actual like shades that I created myself. They are pre-existing shades on Ofra's site, but I did curate this palette on my own, kind of put the shades together. I worked it, and then I did put this duo together as well. This right here is gonna retail for $25, and with my code, it's gonna be 20% off. Now let me go a little bit in depth with this because, okay, so firstly the Clear Gloss. This right here is in the shade Luminous Lips. The Clear Gloss from Ofra is amazing, and yeah, it's pretty much clear. I included this because I did want you guys to kind of jump on the same bandwagon as me and be part of that Clear Gloss life, you know? Even though some of you guys are probably already, but like even more so if you've never tried the Ofra one. It's really nice, very glass-like on the lips, and very, very pretty. So yeah, I included it because of that reason, and then also, I felt like it would just be perfect to kind of throw on, firstly on its own, or you can totally wear this with literally anything. With clear glosses though, just have in mind, try not to use the applicator like with a lipstick that's already on your lips and then put it back in, because it's gonna change the color just because that's the nature of a clear gloss. So what I like to do is just take it on my finger, dot it on, and go. Then I went ahead and included this liquid lipstick here, and it is in the shade, Brooklyn. You guys know I'm a New York babe. I was actually born in Manhattan, but I grew up, everything in Brooklyn. I never left. It's my home for forever, and I just felt like this was so fitting. It was perfect. I love this color going into the fall months because I mean it's just like literally the epitome of fall. You guys know me well. I'm not really that into deep shades, but once in a while I'll kind of get into like a deep color here and there, and I'll be like, okay, this is my go-to gem, and that's what I have with this color. This is so pretty. It's a nice chocolatey, deep brown that I think would be flattering on any skin tone. So absolutely love this one, and Brooklyn is home, so I had to include it in the kit. Okay, so that's pretty much it in regards to my collection. Before we continue, I actually wanted to share with you guys little clips of just a few people that are really close to me in my personal life. I wanted to share with you guys like how they reacted. I didn't actually give the collection to my mother yet, but I did tell her about it, and her reaction was as follows. Okay, so she sent me a few voice messages after I told her this. I still have to give her the collection. She'll be even more ecstatic, but
you're not so bad. I'm very proud. Wow.
She goes on and continues to say this.
Very proud. My gosh, ליאורה, אני לא מאמינה מה תהיי בעיתונים, או שאת תהיי במקאפ, במדע שעושים מוכרים מקאפ ויש לך פיצ'ר שמה. I don't know.
Basically, I'm like Sephora's like Sephora. So yeah, she was really ecstatic, and I was happy to make her happy. You know what I mean? My father is not here to celebrate this amazing moment with me. But I know that he would have been so proud. He was my biggest hero, my #1 fan. I loved him so much. But yeah, I know that he's looking down and being like, Liora, I love you. So I just wanted to quickly mention him, and then now I want to include a few clips of Emma's reaction, my sister's reaction, and Rivka's reaction. So I had to show you guys my first reaction to opening up the box. So it came with this card, and it says, Liora, here's your collection. Liora, here's your collection. I hope you love it. XO Shayna. I don't know what to say. This is the cutest ever. The packaging is so beautiful. So of course we got the Clear Gloss and Brooklyn. And I also included a bunch of these signature palettes that I created to gift to my sister, my mother, a few of my friends. Look what it says on the back. Signature palette, Liora.y 91, that's me. And then we're gonna open it up together. Look at how beautiful. So cute. Oh my goodness. I'm just like, I'm in shock right now. I can't believe this.
Liora, I'm so excited. So nice. Okay, so we have the palette. Hey love, I wanted to personally send you my magical collection with Ofra Cosmetics. Literally cannot wait to see what looks you create. Wow, this is so nice. And then this beautiful, wow, it's a gorgeous color. Oh my god, is this gloss? I always needed a gloss. I'm so excited for this. And what is this? A long-lasting lips. Brooklyn, yes, 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 born and raised. Let's see the pride and joy. Oh my god, it's so sleek. Obsessed. Moment of truth. Woo, yes. Gorgeous. Oh my god, this speaks to me. This is like my favorite color because it's so pretty. These are so stunning. This too speaks to me. Oh my god. Gorgeous. I cannot wait to try it. I'm so proud of you, Liora.
Oh my god, I'm so happy. It's
You like
beautiful,
it?
beautiful colors. It's
Yeah.
so you.
Yeah,
So
and then
you.
this you can also use as a highlighter on
I
your
see,
face
yes.
too.
Oh my god, congratulations.
Thank you.
I'm very happy for you. And I knew that I knew always that it's going to happen for you something.
Aw,
I
you're so
always
cute.
believed in you.
And then this is the lip kit.
Yeah, I see.
So there's gloss,
Yes.
a gloss,
I know
and
that
then
this
Brooklyn.
is so you, the
Yes.
clear one, and this is like Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh my God.
It's gonna go with the palette.
Yeah,
Like, and then
yeah.
on the back it says my name.
Oh my god. Yeah,
you
oh
go.
my god, I'm going to cherish it.
So Emma put on my eyeshadow palette and she wanted to just let you guys know how she liked it.
No, it was a bomb. I couldn't expect nothing less from Liora. Every shade I used today and everything is blendable. Nice, so nice. And Liora did a nice job.
Thank you. Let's see. 1 second. Close your eyes. 1 second. Here you guys can see what we're working with. We have like the green mainly and then the brown in the crease. And then on the lower lash line I see you buffed it out too.
Yeah,
It looks amazing.
I use every single shade.
It looks beautiful, Emma.
No,
Thank
did
you.
a good job. And it's everything like, it was a piece of cake to work with.
Thank you. She's so sweet.
Everybody's supposed to buy it. It's very nice.
Thank you. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed that. Now let me share with you guys my 8 favorite products from Ofra Cosmetics site in addition to my little collection. So the products that I'm going to share with you guys now are going to be 40% off this week only. And then again, you can use my code and you'll get an additional 20% off. So the first thing that I ended up picking out is this primer. I really like this. This right here is in the shade Northern Lights. They have a few shades to choose from, but I love this one. I'm wearing it today, like under my foundation. It's a really nice, beautiful, luminous primer. Here you guys can see there, it just allows your foundation to glide on even more seamlessly. It's very hydrating on the skin. So I would say if you have like dry skin, you would absolutely love this. If you have oily skin, maybe try it and see if you would like it, but I really love that for under makeup to kind of just give me that like beautiful dewy effect. For the second item, I picked out the Versatile Matte Bronzer. It's actually the bronzer that I'm wearing on my face today. It's such a stunning color. Let me just wipe my finger because it's a little bit wet. It's really nice and pretty soft. I feel like it blends out seamlessly on the skin. You can go really light or pretty heavy, but it still looks really just always fresh on. I also like the fact that it's not too warm, but it's also not too cool. It's like 1, 2, 3 and out kind of thing. So I really love this. I actually don't have it in its compact. I just have it like this, but if you do purchase it, it does come in a really pretty white compact. Next up, I definitely had to include the Island Time blush palette here as part of my 8 favorites. I adore this. I've been speaking about it on my channel for such a long time now. I recently did a blush declutter video and there was no way I was getting rid of it. This is just like the best all in one. So there are 4 blushes in here which are gorgeous, and then you'll actually also get a highlighter in Bali, so like a 5-in-1 situation. These blushes are super soft, very velvety on the skin, and I'm wearing one on my face today. I'm actually wearing this one. I think it's called Punch. They blend out so easily. You could never go heavy-handed, and even if you do, it always looks really good. So I really enjoy this a ton. One of my favorites, Evo. I totally forgot swatches. Give me a second here. So here's what the Island Time blush palette and highlighter palette swatch is like. These are great to wear on their own, great to mix and match, and there are 3 mattes and then 1 kind of like slightly luminous shade. So you get 2 different finishes in regards to the blushes. Next up, as part of my 8 favorites, I picked out the HD Volumizing Mascara. I love this because of the fact that it makes your lashes look literally insane, but in a good way, like in a very good way. It does have a rubber bristled wand, and you guys know I usually do prefer natural bristled wands, but there's something about this one that really makes your like makes your lashes look, you know what I'm saying? So I just had to include it because if you've never tried it, you would love it. It has a little bit of a wetter formula, so if you guys are not massive fans of wet formulas, then if you just like leave it in your collection for like a week or 2, you should be good to go. I find that it gives me major length, a decent amount of volume, and just a ton of fullness. So love that guy. Next thing I have to share with you guys is this. This is the Ofra Pomegranate Sugar Body Scrub. This is so good. One of the best ever. So I love to use this before I self-tan, or just generally like to exfoliate my skin. I usually use it like on my elbows, on my knees, head, shoulders, knees and toes, all of that. And it's just great on the skin. It exfoliates, but also kind of leaves this really nice moisturizing feel in a way. It's pretty cool. It smells absolutely and the first time I actually opened this, I was like, this just smells like candies, you know what I mean? So I kind of licked it because I was like, eh, but then it had like a soapy taste. But yeah, this is amazing for the skin. If you want to smell heavenly, if you want to feel refreshed and what's it called, exfoliated, I would definitely recommend this. It's so, so good. And the next thing that I have to share with you guys is a highlighter. So I don't have this highlighter in the singular form, but I have it in this palette, and this is such a good one. I've worn this so many times, and it is beautiful. Their highlighter formula is literally outstanding. So this right here is in the shade Star Island. I wear this a lot, like on my Instagram posts and videos and all of that. It's just heaven. Who are you? What are you? I need to have you in my life. This is like a really nice ivory, off-white kind of color. So, so nice. And then I have 2 lip products that I wanted to include as part of my 8 favorites. So I included the long-lasting liquid lipstick in Ultimate Red, also a shade that I've worn a bunch of times. And every time I wear this, you guys are like, Liora, what are you wearing? And 9 out of 10 times it is this shade. So this one right here, I would say pulls. It pulls a little bit more brighter than more of like a blue toned red, but I still think it looks really pretty on. It just completes any look, let me tell you. The formula of the Ofra liquid lipsticks cannot be beat. Like, they really are just, they have a mousse-like texture, they're very comfortable, they're great to mix and match. And this has been a shade that I've been wearing a lot. You guys know I'm not into red, so when I find a red shade that I like, it means a lot. So I had to speak about this. And then finally, the cutest. So I have one of their Flexi Slick lip products here. So this is kind of like a liquid lipstick, hybrid between a liquid lipstick and then a gloss kind of thing. So it gives you full-on pigmentation, but it gives you a little bit more of like a glossy-ish finish. So a 2-in-1 situation. How gorgeous is this color? I don't even have to explain myself. I feel like this is just like the epitome of love, right? It's like love, heaven, all the good stuff. It smells so good too. So this right here is in the shade Fuzzy. Fuzzy! So basically, if you've been watching my channel for any length of time, you will know that I call my niece Sophie Fuzzy. And I didn't actually come up with the name. My brother came up with the name for her, and then my sister-in-law started calling her Fuzzy, and then like it's a thing, like Fuzzy, come here. You know, like that's how we talk to her. She's like 1.5, and she's just like a mush. Like, I love that little babe. So I actually told my brother that like I'm gonna be including this, and he's like, yes, you know, like Fuzzy. I'm like, she has to be part of this. And I sent his wife a video about like Fuzzy to kind of like give him a little bit of like a visual, and here's what I said. Hey Bella, show this to Danny as well, but this is an item that's part of like my collection that I chose. I had to because Fuzzy, I had to put Fuzzy in this. I love you, Fuzzy, my baby. She thought it was so cute, and then he was really, really happy about that. So I definitely had to include this. Besides for the color being stunning, the name is perfect. Okay, so now jumping into my palette, I'm gonna go ahead and recreate this look right over here. A bunch of you guys absolutely loved it on Instagram, so I figured I would share with you guys how I created it. Since my palette doesn't actually have a lid matte setting shade, I didn't want to include that as one. I just wanted to include these 5 pops, you know? I'm just gonna go in with a powder from MAC. So I'm just gonna set my lids with this so I have like a clear fuzzy base to work with. Okay, so the first official shade I'm gonna go in with is Bright Yellow. And the reason why I actually included a yellow is because I feel like it's a little bit of an and the reason why I included a bright yellow is because I feel like it's just such a good transition shade. I used to feel so intimidated by yellows. Look how yummy this is. But then as I kept using it, I'm like, you know what, it actually does add a vibe to a look, you know? So I wanted to include that in case you guys were like nervous using a yellow shade. Like, maybe now will be like a good opportunity for you to get in there and just not be scared. So with this shade, I'm pretty much just gonna start on the outer part of the eye and blend in just like that. Mainly focusing on the outer part of the eye, but kind of sweeping it in a little bit as well. So like this. And then I'm gonna go in with the shade Bittersweet, this beautiful peachy goodness. I'm gonna take it on a Morphe M441 brush and just kind of work it in the crease as well. The train is passing by the way. So pretty much starting off here and sweeping it inward. I hope I have no brown on this brush. My brushes are always dirty. Liora. But yeah, pretty much just focusing it here and then sweeping it slightly inward. But I still do want to see a little bit of the yellowness, so I'm not going to go too heavy with this color. Then the next shade I'm going to go in with is a Raisin, this really pretty brown color on the same Morphe brush, and working in pretty much the same areas that I worked that peachy shade, just to kind of deepen it up a drop, really not that much. And then we're going to go with the green. And then I'm gonna go in with the shade Chill Pill for like deepening up the crease a bit more and kind of sweeping everything in. So even though it is more of like a metallic finish, I find that it still actually works really well in the crease and it doesn't necessarily emphasize. Like that's why I feel like it has the best of both worlds, because you can use it for a lit shade, but you can also use it to blend out in the crease, and it looks good. It looks good, I'm saying. For this, I'm gonna be using an M433 brush from Morphe. So here's what the eyes look like after I blended out Chill Pill. I love the fact that I can still see the transition shades beautifully. And you guys can see like the yellow kind of turned into this like mustardy kind of color. So depending on what shades you kind of use with it, it'll kind of just change a bit, you know? So if you want to keep it bright, then maybe just use like the peachy shade with it. If you want it to turn into this kind of color, pairing it with the green is perfection. Before we do the lids, I'm going to do my lower lash line with the same shade Chill Pill. And then for the lids, I'm going to use a shade Blissful. I love that color for highlighter, and for the eyes, it's like beautifully beautiful. For the lower lash line, I'm going to be using the E32 brush by Sigma. Once the lower shade is buffed out, I'm gonna go in with the shade Blissful for the lids. And you guys know my technique. I usually just like to put it on my finger, and then if I feel like I need to get into the smaller areas, I'll just like go back in with like a brush or something. But with this, I'm just gonna use it. I'm gonna put, what am I saying today? I'm gonna put it pretty much on the inner third to the most part. And you can build this up or wear it in a more sheerer way, but you can see it's just so pretty. I feel like it ties in the look amazingly. Then with a small tiny brush, the JH42, this is like teeny tiny, I'm just gonna put this in like the teenier areas on my lid that like my finger can't reach, and blend as well. So nice. And you can totally wet this also if you want it to be a bit more dramatic, but I find that it actually works really nicely even like on its own. It's also like very shiny on. Love it. Then I'm going to go ahead and apply some mascara, the HD Volumizing Mascara from Ofra, so you guys can like really see how this works in action. So I usually like to like look down. Honestly, with this, I feel like you barely need to put any effort. You don't even need to wiggle, because like look at what a difference it actually makes. My eyes look 3 times larger here. Looks good. If this mascara doesn't speak for itself, I don't know what does. This looks amazing. I think I'm gonna put on lashes just because I honestly always put lashes on. You guys know me, but I did want to just show you like what we're working with without the lashes, and I feel like, does this look even need lashes? I don't know. I'll just put it on because like I always do, you know? So we'll follow that routine. I'll be back in a second. Lashes are on, and I also line my waterline with just a black liner. Let's do some highlighter. I want to show you guys how Star Island looks on the cheeks. I'm just gonna take a little bit on the JH30, the same brush I used to blend out the shade in the crease, and apply this on. And like I said, it's very yummy. Here, I feel like I always do highlighter on camera because it's just, a blush is also like one of the best parts, but highlighter is like, you know, if you've never tried their formula, here's pretty much what we're working with. Very pretty. I'm gonna put a little bit on my inner corners as well, just to kind of amp up the look a little. I should have used a brush, I became messy with it. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the face. I love it. I love how like dewy and fresh it looks. This look is like natural-ish, but kind of glam at the same time. And yeah, I love it. I hope you guys enjoy it too. Now let me share with you guys what the lip products look like on the lips. Oops. We're going in with Brooklyn. Here's what the Brooklyn liquid lipstick looks like. Obsessed, so pretty, so cute. I love how my face looks right now, let me tell you. Then I'm gonna go on with the gloss, the Clear Gloss, just to kind of add a little bit of shine, but I think it's perfect like this, but you can always add this just to add a little bit of glossiness. Yeah. And that's it. That's pretty much it for the entire look. That's pretty much it for my reveal video as well. I hope you guys enjoy and love this collection as much as I do. Once again, please let me know if you're gonna pick it up. Tag me on your posts on Instagram, message me there. Just keep me in the loop, keep me in the zone. I wanna see the looks you create, and I wanna see your excitement as well. I'm really happy that you guys are part of this with me, and it really, honestly, it means the world. So yes, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Any questions, you can let me know on Instagram or in the comments below, and I'll try to respond back. But I'm so excited. But yeah, I hope you guys once again enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.